It's the summer of 1845 in New Orleans. Medical students swarm the city's hospitals, hunting black bodies alive or dead for study. In the shadows, enslaved women endure cruel experiments, their pain dismissed as mere data. But why did this dark chapter of medical history go unspoken for so long? What echoes does it leave in modern medicine? Today, we unravel a history that's as shocking as it is necessary to know. Let's start at the twisted origin story where science meets slavery, a breeding ground for exploitation masked as progress. In the 19th century, doctors like J. Marion Sims performed brutal surgical experiments on enslaved black women without painkillers. Take Anarcha, one of his primary subjects. She endured dozens of operations to fix a fistula, all while chained and voiceless. The grim irony, Sims is hailed as the father of modern gynecology despite this violent legacy. Think of medicine back then as a microscope, only it only focused on white bodies while black bodies became test tubes for racist theories. Scientific racism smoothed the way for experiments by categorizing black people as biologically inferior or less sensitive to pain, providing a supposed justification for torture disguised as science. This medical apartheid planted deep seeds of distrust toward healthcare among black communities, fueling skepticism that persists today. Understanding this history uncovers why so many resist medical advice. It's not paranoia, it's trauma encoded across generations. If you thought the nightmare ended with surgery, think again. Black bodies were also stolen in death, fueling experimentation and horror beyond the grave. In 1850s New York City, black cemeteries became frequent targets of grave robbers supplying medical schools with cadavers. Families often woke up to empty graves. This wasn't random crime, it was part of an organized system where black bodies were commodified even after death. Hospitals regularly performed autopsies on black patients without consent, skirting laws by exploiting vague medical necessity clauses. These autopsies were not just about knowledge, they fed a brutal cycle, reinforcing the belief that black bodies were commodities, not people. Legal systems protected these abuses under the guise of progress, but in reality, they perpetuated systemic racism. The loopholes crafted around the black body mirror broader societal disregard, showing how laws can enforce injustice under a scientific veneer. Fast forward to today, how does this dark past whisper in modern hospitals? The legacy is alive in ways we can't ignore. From 1932 to 1972, the Tuskegee Syphilis Study withheld treatment from hundreds of black men to observe untreated disease progression. This monstrous breach wasn't just medical malpractice, it was a deliberate human experiment. When exposed, it shattered any leftover trust between black communities and healthcare institutions. Today, black patients still face higher mortality rates and less pain management. Implicit biases mean doctors often dismiss their symptoms or provide lower quality care. This isn't just bad luck, it's a continuation of centuries of marginalization cloaked in modern medicine. Washington argues that tackling these disparities means first acknowledging this horrifying history openly and honestly. Trust isn't built on ignoring the past but confronting it, then reshaping healthcare with accountability and empathy at its core. Remember those enslaved women in New Orleans? Their pain, erased yet real, threads through time to your healthcare today. Facing this history challenges us all. It's not just about knowing the past, but about demanding justice now. Next time you see medical skepticism, think it's survival, not ignorance. Try this, start conversations about medical history openly. It's the first step toward real trust and change. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.